Metal Heart, a medieval tale. Draco plays Sir Brightscale, class Bard. Lumi plays Purity, class Barbarian. And Damien, the Dungeon Master. Sir Brightscale, late as always. I hope you brought your own dice this time. Shut it, bro. Oh, hi, Lumi. That's Purity of the Frozen Ember to you. Of course, I knew that. Oh man, my dragon burned a hole in my bag. You got extra dice, Damien? Again? Fine. But now you better pay super close attention. I put a lot of work into this campaign. Are you ready to rock? You enter the once glorious capital city of Brightstar, at the behest of the mechanist, physician, fabled heroes of legend. We bequeath your help. As of late, our fair city has been beset by quakes of tremors. We humbly request that you identify the source of this instability and quell it before the great Brightstar is not but dank ruins. We also received several reports of disturbance at Castle Courtshire. It's unclear whether the quakes are related. Draco said, "Come on, Luke Purity. Why waste our precious seconds talking to her? Let's go find the damaged building. I bet it'll lead straight to a cool dungeon or something." B. Lumi says, the castle sounds like an interesting start of our adventure. C. Draco starts rifling through his notes. Wait, I got the spell for this. I cast Charms Person and then demand that the mechanist physician spill the beans. A. Without wasting a moment, you dash towards a large, cracked coliseum looming near the horizon. B. Your party of intemperate adventurers sets off to Castle Courtshire. On the way to the castle, you spot a strange creature lurking in the shadows behind, staring at you. That's Spike. He's been following you for 3 days. C. Roll a d20. On a roll 1, Sir Brightscale mumbles his words and mistakenly casts Harm Person. The mechanist physician's clothes erupt in bright, burning flames. She magics them away and immediately blows a whistle. Within minutes, you're surrounded by guards. Really? Out of my city? The both of you! Damien laughs and says, "You lost already. Wanna try again? I'll give you one more shot." On a roll of 2 to 20, with a subtle flick of the wrist and few muttered words, the mechanist physician falls under Sir Brightscale's spell. It is a violation of my sacred vows to tell you about the existence of the ancient core that powers the city, but for such dear and trusted friends, I can make an exception. The core has suffered immense damage over the centuries and is now beyond my skill to heal. Only a wand of greater healing or ancient heavy metal ore has a chance of repairing it. Alas, that wand is jealously guarded by fairies and ancient dragons, covet the only known ancient heavy metal ore on the continent. I fear we are doomed. Head to the crossroads and seek your fortune. Inside the ruined Colosseum, you are approached by a mammoth giant, clad in armor and wielding a giant sword. He speaks with a booming voice. "I am the god of rock, but I am sad. My Colosseum has been shattered by these quakes. How am I to entertain a crowd if there is nowhere from them to sit? I am allowing to help you on your quest, but first, you will need to cheer me up. I want you to play me the best song in the world, not just a tribute." He throws a microphone towards Sir Brightscale. A. Accept the God of Rock's challenge. B. Politely decline. You aren't in a singing mood. A. Roll a d20. On a roll of 19 or 20, critical success. Against all odds, you succeed. Keeping his bargain, the rock god agrees to cast a guarding spell to prevent the earthquakes. He lets out the highest note you have ever heard, which forms a protective bubble around the city of Brightstar. However, it turns out that the earthquakes are magical in nature and much stronger than this defense. You can do nothing but stand by helplessly as the earthquake bursts the bubble and consumes the city. Your adventure has come to an end. Try again? Or, on a roll of 1 through 18, you start to perform the greatest song in the world in exchange for the God Rock's services. As the song reaches its climax, you feel an intense pain in your chest, which grows until you can't help but collapse on the ground, writhing in pain. After many tense minutes, the pain subsides. Damien breaks character. Your heroes need the time to recover. Let's pick up from here again next week. Draco and Lumi look at each other worried. Why Damien abruptly stopped their session. Your adventure has come to an end. Try again? Or B. Sir Brightscale speaks up. Sorry God dude, but we already had a band practice this week and just want to chill and adventure today. Maybe next time. As they walk away, Purity shrugs. For real? I just want to bash some skulls. Let's head back and try another path. You enter Castle Courtshire, greeted by a mouse and a talking trash can. They point to the center courtyard, where you see two giant ogres picking on a young red-headed child. The ogres are towering hulks made of pure muscle. As you look closer, you see that they also have red hair. A. Fight them and help the kid. B. Run away. Discretion is the better part of valor, after all. A. Roll a d20. On a roll of 10 through 20, the ogres are picking on a red-headed kid, so this strikes a chord, no pun intended, with Sir Brightscale. Purity quickly takes one down, while the other is slain by Sir Brightscale. Damien breaks character and says, "You two are my real family. Let's go for some milkshakes and bulls. On me." Your adventure has come to an end. Try again. Or, on a roll of 1 through 9, you fight the ogres and lose. The ogres call you all weaklings and smash your belongings, teasing you. Your adventure is over. Draco says, "The ogres reminded me of our older brothers," to which Damien nods. Lumi replies shocked, "Really? Now I know why you have never introduced me to them." Your adventure has come to an end. Try again. Or B. Damien seems personally upset by the party's decision. "Seriously? I thought you two would have stuck for me. I mean, the ginger kid? Guess I was wrong." Damien gets up and leaves, leaving Draco and Lumi confused by the session's abrupt and early end. Your adventure has come to an end. Try again. You arrive at a crossroads. To the left you see the glorious enchanted woods, where fairies and other fantastical creatures live. On the right, you see a cave entranced with flames and smoking billowing out. This is the Dragon's Den. A. Enter the enchanted woods, or B. Enter the Dragon's Den. You stroll through the enchanted woods, chuckling at the fairies and staring at the glittering fauna. At some point, you are followed by a rather annoying fairy, a glowing blue light that keeps telling you to listen. Despite having nothing to say, you eventually arrive at a clearing. B. For some reason, you choose to head to the cave tunnel that is billowing smoke and flames. I don't know what you expect to find there, but I'm almost certain that it's going to be a dragon. As you head deep into the enchanted woods, you came across a particular sight. An enormous fairy, with head of the size of a large boulder, is prancing around a clearing. "Hello, I'm Frank. I know you come seeking the wand of greater healing." He flicks his wrist, showing off a giant star-shaped wand. "If you want my help, you will answer me this one question. What do you think of my outfit?" A. Sir Brightscale and Purity look at each other. In unison, they shout, "It's the best outfit we've ever seen! Never seen anything better!" B. Sir Brightscale bows to the fairy. "It suits you. A great choice." C. Purity instantly responds, "It's a bit goofy for my taste, to be honest. Where's the black? No band logos?" A. Frank is skeptical. He thinks you're just trying to say what you think he wants to hear, and waves his wand, teleporting you out of his domain and into the dragon's den. B. Frank is delighted by your answer and offers you the greater wand of healing. "Just remember to bring it back. I need it for a gathering I'm hosting next week." With a wand in hand, you journey to the core. C. Frank is shocked by your remarks. Offended, he flicks his wand, solemnly says, "Sashay away," and teleports you directly into the dragon's den. Inside the cave, you can see a giant dragon sleeping on a pile of riches. This particular dragon looks especially greedy. If you squint, his face even looks like a cash register. As you look around the room, you spy something, a glowing shiny rock. It's the ancient heavy metal ore. A. Fight the dragon and grab the ore? Or B. You don't have a rogue in the party, but you reckon you can steal the ore. A. Roll a d20. On a roll of 1 through 19, you leap forward and attack the dragon. He doesn't even wake up. He just yawns and rolls over, crushing you both. Your adventure has come to an end. Try again. On a roll of 20, critical hit! You leap forward and hit the dragon and expose part of his belly. He wakes up in rage. "Nobody touches my gold," he bellows, blasting you with fire and turning you both to dust. Your adventure has come to an end. Try again. B. Roll a d20. On a roll of 5 through 20, you succeed in stealing the ancient heavy metal ore. Excellent! With your treasure in hand, You journey to the core to save the city. On a roll of 1 through 4, Sir Brightscale slips while sneaking towards the ore, spilling treasure everywhere. Hearing this racket, the dragon wakes up and turns you into dust with fiery breath. Your adventure has come to an end. Try again? As you enter the chamber, you see the mechanist physician pacing back and forth. The core resembles a massive human heart. It is beating faintly. As you walk closer, you can see the floor is covered in a thick purple goo, which you notice is leaking from the broken core. The core itself addresses the party in a crackling, groaning voice. I am no longer able to pump enough power to support this city. Even with the strongest magical and mechanical support, this experience has been overwhelming for me. I didn't want to let my city suffer. I didn't tell anyone this. Please forgive me. I didn't know how to share my pain. Suffer with me now, and let's bear this pain together. A. Requires Wand of Greater Healing. Hand over the wand. Or B. Requires Ancient Heavy Metal Ore. Hand over the Ancient Heavy Metal Ore. A. You hand over the Wand of Greater Healing to the Mechanist Physician, who begins preparing for magical surgery by setting up the complex healing contraption and placing the wand within. B. You hand the Ancient Heavy Metal Ore to the Mechanist Physician, who begins prepping for magical surgery by setting up a complex healing contraption and placing the ore within. C. You walk forward to help. The Mechanist Physician raises her hand. I've done all I can. There is nothing left for us to do but wait. You look on hopelessly as the Mechanist Physician's healing contraption begins to whir and spin. Metal sparks shower from within, and magical energy swirls around it. There is a loud crack, and the cavern goes dark. Silence. Then slow, steady, metallic, thump, thump, thump. Light returns, then rumbling stops. Behold, the beauty of a metal heart. The core has been renewed, and the magical purple liquid flows through it with no issues. As you look around the cavern, you see cracks being mended and the quakes subsiding. You did it! You are the heroes. The end. And thank you for listening.